Andrew Broome has the honour of displaying that Veers Memorial Trophy, the perpetual with Jock Goodyear's name on it. Who will etch into the history books here tonight at Borderline Speedway, Mount Gambier? Come on, Mount Gambier, if you're able to jump up on your feet, wave your hands around, make a little bit of noise. Because it's time to saddle up, Mount Gambier, because here we go. 30 laps on the board and your A-main is underway. Oh, Parker Scott, Stephen Loader, Terry Rankin, Ben Morris, Dane Court. Just looked like the slightest touch and we unload a bunch of them here on the main straightaway. There was contact with a lot. And just like that, we're set for a start. 30 laps, green flag at the ready, white chalk line. Hutchins, a little float on the front end as Tate Frost has a cheeky little peek. Terry Rankin trying to squeeze around the outside of Grant Stansfield. Gee, everybody's hooked up and flipping on his own was Jordan Charge. Car got extremely tight. He just couldn't catch it in time, and just like that, we're red. Stansfield. Gee, everybody's hooked up and flipping on his own was Jordan Charge.
You may have just had that
car
handful
got
of lock.
extreme. Tim Hutchins was keen to go. Rusty rips into turn number one, slides up to the lead. Well, more like drives up. Not a lot of slip in Borderline Speedway tonight as Rusty will lead the opening lap. Tim Hutchins, Tate Frost, Grant Stansfield, Terry Rankin. That's your top five. 1 lap in, 30 laps. This main event for round number 3 of the distinct ICC SRA Open Sprint Car Series. Good to return to Borderline Speedway before ultimately finishing second. He's got the early pace here to lead this one as Hutchins closes. Gets to the left rear. They work into turn number 3 and 4. This time we're 10 down, 20 to run. Tim Hutchins. Now he's under pressure from the 62 of Tate Frost, who sees a moment. He sees the top lane starting to open up. Tate Frost ripping around the outside. Almost overcooked it as Tim Hutchins will lead the lap. The T7 motors on through on Rusty. Tim Hutchins, your new race leader. He will need to be decisive in traffic. He goes to work. This time the 7 right ahead of him. Rusty goes right to the tail tank of the T7. He'll know he's there. Tate Frost continues to build momentum. He too is clearly quick in the Doolan's Heavy Haulage T62. Stansfield, Rankin, that is 4th and 5th. This time to the main straightaway, nearing half race distance. Tim Hutchins continues to lead. Pace is certainly up here at Borderline Speedway tonight on their opening night as Tate Frost moves his way to position number 2. The T62 on the march goes by Rusty Hickman, who's been bumped to 3rd. Stansfield still 4th, Terry Rankin 5th, followed by Ashley Cook. Back to Glenn Sutherland, Daniel Pesker in the 27, and Dylan Jenkins. G. Hutchins has been strong. The 7 car fires down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Pair of Tasmanians, oh, they get together, and unfortunately Tate Frost will come to a standstill as he made contact with a half-spinning T7. Oh my, heartbreak for the T62. T7, Rusty. The 40 car, the 88 of Grant Stansfield, and Ashley Cook. Back to Terry Rankin, your top 5. So back to Green Flag Racing, minus Tate Frost. Oh, Sutherland! Here they come, they're on him. Lost a handful of spots. Number 3 wide in turn number 4. It is hectic deep in the field. Hutchins from Rusty. Go back to the 88 of Grant Stansfield, followed by Ashley Cook. Boy, Daniel Pesker looking for a spot on Terry Rankin. He goes by. Oh, a big puff of smoke from the 25, and the yellow light will come on for Will Carroll. A big plume of smoke. Hutchins is not waiting around. Gets a great launch. Look at the lead that he opens up over Rusty Hickman as he motors into turn 3. Grant Stansfield, Ashley Cook, Daniel Pesker. Boy, Todd Bull with a monster wheel stand down the main straightaway goes by Terry Rankin. That was big. 10 to run. Hutchins, your race leader. picked up an earlier heat race win. Had a great chat post-race between Tim and also his partner in crime, Donna Mackerel. Gee, if anybody deserves a feature race win, it's that pairing travelling to the mainland for 8 consecutive seasons out of Tasmania. Each and every week there's Victorian Sprint Car racing, and he's got 8 laps to run. He'll quickly get to the back markers. He and Rusty setting a cracking pace. Look at the distance they've opened up on third. Grant Stansfield, Cook, back to Pesca, Todd Moore. Back to Dylan Jenkins, Terry Rankin. And here comes Rusty. A pair of back markers side by side right ahead of your race leader. Hutchins will be aggressive. Puts the 7 into position. Down into 3 they rip. He's swiftly round the top. Can Rusty come with him? He can. No traffic between first and second. Hutchins just lost a little speed out of turn number 2. He pitches it off 4 this time. There's 4 laps to run and Rusty's right there. Long way back to Grant Stansfield in third. 4th is Pesca. 5th is Todd Bull. Nobody's not watching this race for the lead. Hutchins, Hickman going toe-to-toe here at the Mount. No gap between them as the T7 continues to lead. Hickman front wheels floating on the Peerless Products number 40. Where will he seize an opportunity if he's able to as he bicycles and bounces his way out of turn number 2. That might be all she wrote as the white flag is on display. There's 1 to run for Tim Hutchins. That was all she wrote. The T7 rips into 3 and 4 for the final time and will win here at the Mount. Tim Hutchins in victory lane. Rusty Hickman close in position number 2. Come on, Mount Gambier, the Veersey Memorial feature race winner from Sassafras, Tasmania. Make some noise for Tim Hutchins.
He only got halfway up that back.
Despite you beating his boy, Darren Hickman's over there cheering for you because there's not anyone that's going to begrudge you and this team of this win, Tim.
Yeah, thank you. Wow, if there's a speedway god, I think you just saw it. She got away from me down the bottom there, and whoever it was sort of knocked me around. I was going to save it, but oh look, when we got to lap cars, I thought if Rusty's going to go to the top, he's got a bigger set of knackers than me.
You said it.
Yeah, and then he bottled up, and I was like, I've got to go now. If I don't go now, I'm never going to get him. And I've been coaching the young fella at motorbikes for the last couple of years, and I just constantly keep saying to him, be calm, take your moments, you know, don't do anything silly, but be as aggressive as you can. And man, that thing was buried in the floor pan for about 20 laps there. And